Hello, everyone, and welcome to this audio podcast. This audio podcast as part of a PH4 report. This audio podcast, as part of the series, an audio podcast series, the SZtorm. This audio podcast as part of a Bedlam Clubber. This audio podcast as part of a Storm Robotics production. In this audio podcast, some bases in around the introduction and the aims to this to this peer-reviewed published works, looking at gambling and its impact on family, and looking at this from published works as a narrative, looking at it as a narrative review. So gambling addiction is perceived as a primary chronic disease of reward, incentive and memory. The concept of addiction has consistently been associated with substance misuse. The recent sort of one of the recent editions of the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of mental disorder, or DSM-5, from the DSM-5 by the American Psychiatric Association in 2013, encompasses a chapter on substance related and addictive disorders with gambling disorder as an exclusive sort of paradigm. Conversely, the World Health Organization (WHO) interventional classifications of diseases, or ICD, indicate that compulsive gambling should remain in the chapter for impulsive control disorders due to its similarity to other disorders such as kleptomania and intermittent explosive disorder. There is no sort of a given conceptual theory that covers the phenomena or justification of addiction. Addiction research surrounds various areas of well-being, and further work is being implemented, or has been implemented from theoretical and empirical perspectives. In the collaborative peer review and published works, um, there is a schematic. The schematic which looks at an overview of addiction, and so the aim of this, the sort of aims around this, of the published works, or the peer review and published works, the sort of collaborative and peer review and published works, was to highlight the effects of gambling in the family context, or the in around the family construct. The article, or the published works, that the peer review and published works also sought to highlight some look to highlight some of the psychological impacts gambling has on in around life, in around aspects around life. The published work also looks to summarize sort of current approaches, some of the approaches to gambling, and sort of public health sort of awareness, emphasizing what processes can be supportive to overcome the complexity of an individual's behavior and its affliction in around in around sort of the in around sort of the around the sort of around the construct, around sort of around sort of disorders, around as a disorder. That draws this audio podcast to a close. This audio podcast has been part of a PH4 report, an audio podcast as part of the SZtorm, and this audio podcast as part of a Bedlam Clubber, and this audio podcast as part of a Storm Robotics production.